How to make money as a stay-at-home mum. Hi, I'm Trisha and I am a stay-at-home mum, and I've been a stay-at-home mum since my son was born, and that was always my dream. So my mum was always there for me, and I think my mum is the best thing since sliced bread, and I wanted to be a mum like my mum, basically. So when I knew I was having children, or I guess even before that, I'd already determined there's no way I want to be a working mum. There's no way I want to go back to my job after having maternity leave or something like that. I just always knew I wanted to be a stay-at-home mum. So, so how did I do that? I guess the thing is, you need to determine if you're wanting to do something from home. Are you wanting it to be something where it's a job or something where it's your own business? So for myself, I felt that the way to have that flexibility and freedom was to have my own business rather than a job. Because I'd been in a job before and I actually burnt out in a job, and I just found a job really demanding, and I didn't want somebody telling me what to do again. Like, I didn't want them telling me, what hours to do and when to do them, and have I done them, and have I done this. I didn't want to have a boss. I guess that was the main thing. I did not want to have a boss. And so that's why I thought, look, I want to be working from home because I wanted to be flexible, and I wanted to be replacing my corporate income. So I was earning 6 figures there. I wanted to be earning 6 figures again. I wanted it to be something that was meaningful and helping other people. And I do, so I can actually connect you with the same business that I do for you to set up from home. It's part-time, it's not multi-level marketing or anything like it. It's a global business, an online business. All the systems and everything is in place, the training and support. So when I went looking for something, I knew I needed something with a business model in place already that works. There's a lot of business models that don't work, but I checked out. I checked out a lot of different businesses until I found one that I'm like, yep, that works. I did the maths. I've done it. I've checked it out. All of that. Did my due diligence on it, and it stacks up. So I knew, I knew what I was looking for as far as the flexibility of my time and everything, that I wanted it to be something that's helping people. I knew how much I wanted to be earning from it, how much time I wanted to put into it, and, was that time flexible? There's some things you can do where you've still got to do things at a certain time, but I wanted something where I could be more flexible with my schedule. I guess you need to just be looking at, are you wanting self-employment or are you wanting a job? How many hours do you want to be doing? What sort of income do you want to be earning? Are you willing to learn new things? That's a key one. So for myself, I knew I needed to learn new things. Number one, I had been out of the workforce for a while, so I wasn't up to date with technology. I didn't really know social media stuff either. I knew I was out of date and out of touch. So I actually knew it would have been hard to get a job. And the other thing I didn't want to do a job, like I was used to earning 6 figures. So I didn't want to be doing a job where I was earning $20 an hour or something like that. If I was earning that sort of money, I'd rather just do volunteer work. Like, I just thought, if I'm going to dedicate time to working and that's taking time away from my own health or my family time, it means that it needs to be really worth my time. And worth my time for me is 6 figures minimum, basically. So, so I knew it had to be self-employment, but I needed to be willing to learn. So that was my point. So I knew I had to get out of my comfort zone. I knew there was going to be lots of things to learn as far as technology, but I also knew there was, personal growth for me to go through, and learning entrepreneurship and, just stuff. I just knew I'd need to learn stuff. But the thing is, I was willing to learn it because I didn't want a life like I used to have in my job. As I said, I wanted to be the stay-home mum. I wanted to be earning the 6 figures. I wanted to have the lifestyle choices like, family holidays, family vacations, so I'm in Australia. We love having family holidays regularly, and we love going to Europe for 5 or 7 weeks at a time and having a wow holiday. I knew what I wanted as far as time, but I knew as well as lifestyle, so it means being able to have the money to buy your children the things that you want to buy them, or it might be education if that's of interest to you. Vacations is of interest to me. It could be things like hobbies and bikes and things like that as well. But just having that choice as well. But I think as long as you're looking for opportunity, you'll find it. I think it's important to define what you are looking for, because then of course you'll know when you find it or when you're looking for it if things stack up. So I'd had a list of what I was looking for. So I knew when I was looking, most of the things I looked at were just really misleading information and didn't make sense. So it means I knew that instantly. When I did find the one business that stacked up, which is the business that I do, I knew I had my criteria. So it was just, tick, 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 I knew that it stacked up. So I think it's really good to get clear on what you're looking for. But it's also good, well, one of the key things I think is, what is your personal growth? What is your belief level in yourself? Because we get what we believe, in my opinion. So I believed, I knew there was a way for me to be setting up what I wanted. I didn't know how. I didn't know anyone else who was doing what I wanted. I didn't know anyone else who was earning, personally did not know. I hadn't met someone, even say here, you watching me. I hadn't seen anyone on a video that was a stay-at-home mum, earning 6 figures from home, having a great life, There were different videos I saw, but those people just seemed really fake to me. And they just sort of told you what they knew you wanted to hear. So I didn't know anyone who had set this up. I knew lots of people who were going back to work or, all of that, or doing certain hours and weren't happy about it because they felt they were neglecting their children, just all sorts of things, So I hadn't actually met anyone who had set up what I wanted, but I just knew it was possible. I'm just like, this is what I want. This is what I want. So now this comes back to your personal growth. So I have some resources. I don't even know if I've mentioned it already in this video, but I do have some resources. So to do with personal growth, so my business is in the personal growth industry as well. So you can go to brilliantunstoppableyou.com, and there's a free guide there that I've done, and it's the 5 steps to entrepreneurial freedom. So that's about being entrepreneur of your life. So it's just really going to help you as far as up-leveling and taking life to a new level, What we believe about ourselves is so important, and that determines, of course, what we get and what we attract and what we allow into our lives and what we go for as far as our dreams and our goals. So yes, you can get that guide. You can look at my other videos and things as well. Things to do with personal growth, transformation, breaking through, dreams coming true, how to choose a business, how to choose a home-based business, how to choose a profitable business, all that sort of stuff. That's all in my videos. When you subscribe, please subscribe. It means you'll get notified as well. Every Monday I do a new video. But anyway, so getting back to being a stay-at-home mum and earning income at the same time, it's absolutely possible. It really, really is possible. I hope I have been some form of information to you and maybe even some inspiration. Well, I've been doing my business from home for about 4 years now. So I do part-time hours. I've replaced my corporate income. I looked at many different things. I looked at things, I know of things like affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing, drop shipping and things like that. I didn't want anything like that. I checked out a lot of business models. I'm right into business models and dissecting them and doing all the figures and return on investment and is it worth my time and effort. So again, I've got a guide on that you can access. That's at a different website. So that's at liveyourfreedomlifestyle.com, or just message me. But yeah, I guess the thing is I was so determined to find something so that I could set up my life how I wanted to. And so I really want to encourage you that it is possible. I hope you find what you're looking for. If you're looking for a job, that's absolutely fine as well. I just hope you find what you're looking for and you set up that brilliant balance that you want with your life and your family, and you just, having a beautiful time and an enriching time. It's just so precious to be a stay-at-home mum. I think it's the most important role in the world. So well done, and I wish you all the very best.